Alright guys, what's up? We're out here on the river today. Nice little place called Sunset Beach. Finishing out this basement in this house. I'm about to come through and mark all the boxes. So what I do, make sure that we don't miss any boxes when we hang drywall. I just come through, spray a little line, everywhere there's a box, and that lets me know to make sure that I cut it out, especially when it's covered up with insulation like this. You may not see it. So anyway, Brandon's getting stuff unloaded down here, trying to get started, and I'll try to film as much as I can here. People live here, so if they're around, I'm not going to film, but anyway, I'll try to get as much as I can for you.
Chandler on the field at the same time. Two of their better players. We don't see them together on the field. Going back to the Hurd and Kamara together, and Kelly and Kamara and all that. They're just not seeing it. And I asked Jeremy Pruitt about that last week, and he said, hopefully there'll be more opportunity to do that. They haven't been able to do it yet. They're still lamenting about their pass protection a little bit too, and the numbers show that too. The Tennessee's backs have not been great in pass protection. So the plays that they're running, they're not having tremendous success with. And I think they need more variety. Like when you look at what they're running plays by gap, and John Pennington, host of the Sports Source, the TV show that I'm on, as a rotating guest on, he ran a lot of these numbers. A lot of these are his numbers, some from Pro Football Focus and others just from crunching the numbers. And he broke down where they're running the football, and between the tackle and the tight end, it's their worst yards per attempt. It's under 4 on both sides. Their average running in the A gap in the middle, and also in the B gaps from guard to tackle. And then their most success is running outside the tight end on the perimeter. Well, that's what they probably do the least. So, you wonder where more of those outside runs are. Is it not having the chemistry with the offensive line to where you don't feel like guys are going to be sound with their assignments to pull and all that kind of stuff? So those are, in terms of things that they're doing, those are a couple of those noteworthy ones. As far as disappointing units, I think there's two you can point to, BB. One of them is the offensive line. And that was the position that was supposed to be their biggest strength. Well, when you look at their Pro Football Focus player grades,
right there,
they have Trey Smith is ranked as the 35th best guard in the country. Guard. Not just offensive lineman, guard. And he's a projected first-round pick. But he's their best offensive lineman, according to the grade. Then you have Cade Mays, 78. You've got Brandon Kennedy, who is 27th amongst centers. And then you have their 2 5-star tackles, neither of which rank in the top 100 at their position. And their number grade is listed as below average as a starter, almost backup level. So that's because of where that was supposed to be, even though it's not their biggest weakness on the team, it has not allowed them to do as much as they need to, and all the talent that's there, it has been a disappointing group. The other is the linebackers, and teams are absolutely eating Tennessee for lunch in terms of the slant and throwing up the middle on Tennessee. Tennessee's had a bunch of busted coverage. Their star position hasn't been very good. And their linebackers get picked on in pass coverage, whether it's Banks, Crouch, or, surprisingly, to some, even Henry Toto. Henry Toto's Pro Football Focus grade is 47.2. That is backup numbers. State's even lower, 44.9. And Kavari's Pratt's 54.1. Henry Toto is also.
What do you say to the fact that they're not down as we know by now, BB, Alabama without Jalen Waddle was blown by Mississippi State. Clemson, Lawrence, having a rally by Boston College, Alabama picking up votes. I wonder if Ryan Fowler voted for Alabama beforehand and is an absentee, or is he going to wait until tomorrow to do it? For that and more, he's the host of the game on Tide 109. Ryan, cast an early vote for Alabama. You're going to wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, I like to go to polls. If I could go to the grocery store, if I could go and out to eat.
What's up with that, Brad? Ryan? It's dangerous here, but it's not dangerous there. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, I take my civic responsibility to a high level, and yeah, I mean, I'm going to be voting in person, and so I'll be doing that. And Alabama found a way to stay motivated, even though they were a 31-point favorite. They get the job done. And see, it's not about who you're in. And I looked at it and I said, you realize what just happened. I mean, I'm here, right? I said, you realize what just happened. I'm actually numb, to be honest with you, because I can't even really gather my emotions. And I said, well, I'm a lifelong Alabama follower. Try not to wear the fan hat too much, but just say I follow Alabama football. I said, I think that's the greatest play in Alabama history. Really? I said, yeah, I think it is. I said, and he was so, and I mean, you remember, we're all caught up in emotion. But it was, Alabama's, think about Nick Saban if he goes right there. If he loses that game, and at that point you would have lost 2 championships in a row. And yeah, I mean, if he threw up Jalen in there, he was going to get his head beat in. And so he goes in with 2 of them. You know, 6 games don't make it a season, right? But he's off to a really, really good start. And sometimes, when's the last time that you felt comfortable with a kicker? Going up to the 40-yard line and putting it between the uprights. And we're going to back to Michael Foster to do that. So this defense, this coach is being in that conversation. And I think he changes even his training studies. You said last week, following the ticket, when he said, it changes, it hurts you momentum-wise when you drive it all the way down there and you're not able to pull them of how much that does psychologically. So it changes the way that you can call the game. You're can put it between the uprights.
Well, back to your point about the defense. To me, if this defense holds the opposing offenses to less than 30, they should be in every game, especially if the offense stays healthy.
Absolutely.
But so we're now getting into pit stop turns, taking the pit stop this week. Your thoughts now heading down the stretch for Bama?
See, this is not awesome. Not awesome. Even though you're not playing anybody, you got to fix your problems that you got. You got to get help. Get some of those bumps and bruises. Get some guys some extra therapy. But this is not awesome. This is a week to get better and get your body right, because you're going to finish up the season against some quality competition. When you look at the SEC, it's going to be a lot. Nobody's going to talk about the SEC game. So this is one of those weeks. Now, if you think Alabama's taking a week off, this is not a mistake.
We got the schedule is what we're talking about.
Yeah, right. Well, no, I agree with you, but Nick Saban is going to teach this as, hey, guys, get your feet back under you. But I can promise you, they're going to be doing a lot of middle lift. They may be, back up on the physicality side, but they're going to do some things because, Devontae Smith is, I'm not breaking any earth-shattering music, but he had some moments last week that he was pretty beat up. He was pretty beat up. And so, you got to find a way to get these guys back under and use this. And one thing is to get in to get free.
Thanks for being here on the program, and college football over the weekend. You saw some pretty amazing games. But at halftime of one of them, Missouri and Florida, you saw one of the ugliest scenes of the season. And since then, there has been great speculation on what would happen. We found out earlier today what's going to happen, and the SEC has made its decision. There will be fines and there will be suspensions, and quite a bit of them. The coaches will not lose anything but money. Obviously, that's coming from the school. Dan Mullen receiving a $25,000 fine, but the players is another story. Zach Carter and Antoine Powell both gone for the Georgia game. Bailey, Spencer, and Utsi gone for Missouri for the Georgia game. Both playing Georgia, obviously, a week apart. The commissioner issuing a statement saying there's no place in college football for the kind of incident that took place at halftime. Everyone involved is responsible for meeting sportsmanship standards throughout. Running on the field to confront a game official, the gathering of teams in an on-field confrontation, and student athletes throwing punches are all disappointing. Starters injured in the win against Kentucky.
Hello, my name is Leslie Johnson. I'm an attorney with the law firm Johnson, Seward, Medley. Why call an out-of-town lawyer when you could call our firm, which has over 100 years of combined experience in all areas of law? If you have a legal matter, please call me, Deborah Bell Seward, Keith Medley, Adam Burchell, or Luke Snodgrass, 256-766-3131.
The representation is made with the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers. Does life have you sidelined from activities you want or need to do? The doctors and staff of Gary Chiropractic.
Alright guys, I filmed some of us hanging, but I didn't film a lot. I may include that, I may not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but this is what we got done today. Pretty much got this room done, except for this bulkhead here. We got this done, except for that little wall. That was no big deal. I got this room completely done, and this one wall in here is all we had to do in here. It's kind of dark in there, so tomorrow we're going to work on that stairwell, and there's a little bathroom in there that I had to make them bring me some green board back out.